All right, we'll be getting started in just a second. I got to get myself together and hop on for you guys today. I see we have people already in the chat. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Today, guys, I got some goody stuff for you today. Some good stuff. Some good stuff. All right. So, let's get into it. So, you don't need thousands of subscribers to make money on YouTube, just the right strategy. Wouldn't you agree? Many small creators feel discouraged by low subscriber counts, but YouTube isn't just about monetization. I know y'all knew that, right? It's a powerful sales engine, and I'm going to show you all of that today. So, today we're going to learn a simple, repeatable system to sell digital products using YouTube, even with a small audience. So, stay tuned. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Y'all know who I am. I'm Elise Michelle, and I love sharing great content. So if this is your first time seeing my face in your feed, hello, what's up? How you doing? I am Elise Michelle Jones, and I work with coaches over 40 to create profitable digital products using sustainable marketing strategies, because I believe every coach deserves clear, simplified path to scaling a business without tech overwhelm or over complicated tactics. Yes, your girl got that right today. She got it right. She got it right. Hello, Amika. Good morning, Amika. So glad to see you here today. Hello, Blissful. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Arnetta. So glad you joined me today, Arnetta. Hola, Rosa. Hola. And again, thank you. Good morning, Arnetta. Y'all, your girl is hype. Hello. Oh, yes, Chantel. All of y'all are online with me. Awesome. Love it. Y'all, I'm going to be breaking down this content today. So if you don't have paper and pen, you know what you're going to need to do. You're going to need to grab it today. Your girl is on something today. She's on fire. That's what she's on. She's on fire. She's on fire. Let me stop, because y'all know I get excited and then I get tongue-tied and then I get distracted. So let's get into today's content. Again, thank you guys for showing up today. Today, like I said, we're going to talk about how to sell digital products on YouTube without a huge following. I've been talking about YouTube. I'm not gonna talk about YouTube, because YouTube has been a game changer for me. Yes, I was sleeping on it. Your girl's not sleeping on it anymore. And if you are part of the Coach Simplify Academy, you know I've been pushing. You should be sharing your content on YouTube. There's been a lot of things that have been happening. I mean, just think about it. I think I'm gonna say last year. It seemed like it was just a couple of months ago, but last year, you remember, everything went out. Instagram, I think YouTube, everyone lost everything. YouTube did not go out. YouTube, if I say YouTube, I ain't used to that. YouTube did not go out. And then y'all know when we didn't have TikTok for a little bit, and then that went away, and we all like freaked out. Yeah. But YouTube has still been here. YouTube has been around, I want to say, the longest. And I think it's probably been the platform that people miss out the most. Good morning, Miss Sheila. Oh, thank you, Rosa. It's the sweet tea, girl. That's how I keep my energy. It's all about that sweet tea. It's not as sweet now because I'm trying to cut back on my sugar. But y'all know the routine. So if you are ready to sell digital products on YouTube, I need for you to give me some love. I need for you to give me some hearts. I need for you to put a heart in the comments. Give me, like, whatever you need to do. Let me know if that you are ready to sell digital products on YouTube. Because if you're not ready and you're just here to be looking at what I'm doing, then we need to change something. We need to do something. Thank you, Chantel, for that. And if you have not already, if you have not hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel, you need to do that right now. Hit subscribe. And yes, Miss Amika Arnetta, thank you. Yes, yes. Rosa, thank you, girl. And Amika, after you create your product, Amika, you should have that product ready already. Thank you, Blissful. Yes. Thank you so much, guys. Okay. Now that I got the motivation that I need, I can keep going. All right. So, why do you not need a huge audience, a huge following? Um, and I get it because we see these numbers on, I'm gonna say we see these numbers on all platforms. We see people with thousands of followers, thousands of subscribers, millions, some of them, right? They got likes, and we feel like, oh my gosh, I don't have that. I barely have 200 subscribers. If you want to have 200 subscribers, you need to go watch last week's training. I talked about how to get your first 1,000 YouTube subscribers last Saturday. But anywho, if you feel like that, you don't need to feel like that anymore. You do not need to have a huge following on YouTube to make a product. Amika, now she's coming back. Amika's saying she's updating her product. Okay, Amika. All right. So here's the common myth. I need thousands of subscribers to make money. I just say you do not. The truth is you need the right audience, not a big audience. Now, I know we were back in the day, we started a channel and we told all our friends, we told all our family, hey, subscribe to my channel. And I think that's good because that gives you an ego boost. You see that you at least have a couple of subscribers. But now we need to focus on the right subscribers. We need to focus on the right people watching our content. As you guys a lot of you have been with me since quite the beginning. And you've seen my channel from 1,000 subscribers to now I'm 2,000 subscribers to now I am going close to 4,000 subscribers. I don't have a lot of subscribers either, but I'm not allowing that to stop me from offering my digital products, for building my brand, and increasing my service. Most of you all who are Coach Simplify Academy members or follow me on other platforms have found me on YouTube. That is based off research that you have told me. You came across and found a video, you watched it, you watched more of my videos in my feed, and then you found me on all these other platforms. Y'all, that didn't click with me for a while. Like it didn't. I'm like, oh, she found me on YouTube? Oh, great. Glad you're here. I just brushed it off. I realized it was like a light bulb. Like, girl, she said she found you on YouTube. You need to go back to YouTube. You need to focus on YouTube. And that I did. For the past year, I did. And even with a small subscriber list, I am monetized. So I get a couple of little dollars, right, from YouTube for when I go live or share different videos. I want to help you build that as well. Okay. But that's not my main way of monetize. And that's not the focus that I want to share with you, because you can monetize your channel without YouTube monetization, right? But we're going to get into that. Okay. Y'all know I get off tangent all the time. Okay. All right. So here are 3 small YouTube channel topics that effectively sell digital products, even without a massive following. So I want to share with you examples that you might have overlooked, that they don't have a huge following and they sell digital products without having 1,000, 2,000, or 1 million followers at all. Okay. So these are the topics: coaching and personal development. Y'all see that? Coaching and personal development. The types of digital products that they sell in this category are going to be workbooks, affirmation guides, journaling prompts, right? I know a lot of you journal. Y'all like journals and planners, master classes, workshops, coaching templates, and they have accountability planners and goal setting frameworks. Does this sound familiar to you? Does this sound like something that your coach is offering you guys as done for you content? Because I see most of you are some form of coach, mentor, you are a consultant of some sort. This is going to be the type of product. Yes, Amika says yes. Yes. Okay. Workbooks, affirmation guides. So that this is one category in the YouTube like category of videos that people create and the niche coaching and personal development. A lot of these subscribers who are on YouTube, they don't have a lot of subscribers. Did I say subscribe? A lot of YouTube creators who are coaches or into the personal development, they don't have like massive amount of subscribers like gamers do. Okay. But when they started, these are the digital products, type of digital products that they sell. Y'all get that? Now let that sink in. Okay. So let's talk about the next category. The next category is going to be the health and wellness category, right? In the health and wellness, the type of digital products they create are meal prep guides and recipe books. Matter of fact, I have a friend who found a video on keto. Keto, this health coach was talking about keto. She bought all the recipe books from this person, digital, home workout plans and fitness trackers, self-care journals, and meditation scripts. Okay? Did I say scripts? Scripts. Scripts. Y'all got it, right? This is in the health and wellness category. So if you're in the health and wellness category, start off with digital products like this: meal prep guides, recipe books, home plan workouts, fitness trackers. Okay. Share a link to an affiliate program to a fitness tracker if you don't have one. But we're going to get into that. Okay. Let me keep going. All right. And then the next category that I absolutely love and adore is spirituality and mindfulness. This is guided meditation scripts and audio recordings. Your girl's been talking about these audio recordings, has she not? As a digital product? Okay. Manifestation journals, law of attraction planners. I'm talking to you, Arnetta, when it comes to this, okay? And chakra balancing and mindfulness workbook. These are the types of digital products that YouTube creators in the spiritual and mindfulness category are creating upfront. They don't have a large set of subscribers, but they are clearly monetizing the people who follow them already. So they don't wait. They do not wait. I don't want you to wait. And let me just say this before I go on. I know I'm talking about YouTube. I know that, but this can apply to all platforms. Okay. I'm a little bit more partial to the YouTube, right? Arnetta says yes, yes. And Arnetta, you have a few of these already. So we are in the right category. Okay. So right now, if you're feeling what I'm putting down, like if you can see yourself creating these type of digital products, or you already have these type of digital products, go ahead and put a 1 in the comments for me. Give me a 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, 1, 1. Give me a 1 if you are feeling this, okay? That lets me know that I am talking to the right audience. Yes, give me a 1 in the comments to let me know. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Miss Sheila. Thank you, Amika. Thank you, Blissful. Yes, and Arnetta, thank you so much. All right, all right. Now that makes me feel like I am. See, I told you, you find your right audience. All right, so let's keep going at this. All right, so here are the 4 steps to selling on YouTube without a large audience. Now, this is the time for you to actually get this pen and paper out, right? Rosa says meditation, motivational audios are fire. Yes. Yes. Rosa, I think people are sleeping on the audio and they sleeping on it and don't realize that they are using audio things or listen to things audio themselves. They're like, oh, I need to create this. It just makes those type of products, audio products, makes it easier for people to consume your content. All right, let me get off that horse, okay? And let me keep going. Rosa says, don't you offer that now on your done for you bundles? I do. I sure do. I offer the actual scripts that you can record in an audio format. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. All right, so see, Rosa is trying to get me off my game. Let's talk about this YouTube. Let's go back. So these 4 steps to selling on YouTube without a large audience. Step one is going to be to create content that attracts buyers. Not all content ideas lead to sales. Focus on what works. Create content that attracts buyers. Now, this is not anything new that I've said to my Coach Simplify Academy members. I have been talking about create content, create content, create content. But I do understand that creating content can get overwhelming, especially if you are creating content that might not be the right content. You feel like I created this, but I didn't get any traction. So what I want to share with you is the type of content that you can create to attract the right people. So the first type of content that is always going to be the most popular type of content are going to be how-to tutorials. You're going to solve a specific problem with a digital product tying in. Okay. So this is probably one of the simplest videos to create. How to cook white rice. I know I wanted to show you how simple something is. And I think a lot of times when we create types of content like this, how to, we think, oh my gosh, that's just like, that's too simple. One of my pieces of content on my YouTube channel that it has about, I think, 56,000 views on it right now is how to live stream on Facebook, like how to live stream pre-recorded content on Facebook. I think that video has over 56,000 views. It's a how-to video. And if you do more how-tos, like you break it down and create more how to do something, how to meditate, how to focus your mind before you meditate, how to prepare your space for meditation. You see, like if we broke down all of those things, how to read meditation, how to record your own voice so that you can listen to your own voice in meditation form, how to play this in your, like I'm going down the rabbit hole of the how-tos. Okay. So Arnetta says, do you remember I recorded a meditation video on the beach in Jamaica? Yes. I never did anything with it. Arnetta, y'all let Arnetta know that she need to put that out. Let her know to put. She recorded it on the beach of Jamaica, y'all, with the waves in the background. How, like, put that out. Let's put it out. We're gonna upload that to your digital e-commerce platform. Okay. Chantel says, can you give tips on recording apps if your voice isn't soothing? I fit how you're trying you're trying my to come across. Oh, I get it. You have it received. Okay, got it. I think I'm reading that right. Can you give tips on recording apps, etc., if your voice isn't soothing or fit how you're trying to come across or be received? Yes. Okay, so real quick, Chantel, you can use an app. You remember I talked about Descript? Descript was one of those platforms that I use. I use that, and it has a way to make your voice sound like studio recording kind of quality. You can use that. You can always use AI voiceovers as well. But Chantel, your voice is fine. I mean, honestly, I know you don't believe me, but your voice is fine. Like you have this very soothing, confident voice already. But I know, we are our worst critics. I get it. But I have a high pitched Southern voice. Y'all, you know what I'm saying. But there are things out there that will give you a sound quality, a studio sound quality voice. Descript is one of those that would do that for you. You can use AI voiceovers. And I've also seen these, I think I've seen these on TikTok. It's like I don't know, it's called studio soundboard that will allow you to record your voice, and it will allow you to like amplify it or create like a difference. Like, I don't know how to say it, but they have this soundboard and you can easily buy that on, I'm sorry, I got distracted. You can easily buy that on TikTok or Amazon. It's not that expensive. Okay. All right. So let's keep. Oh, let me see what Karen says. Put it on. Put it out there, Arnetta. Release it. You see that? You see that, Arnetta? Right? Okay. Chantel says, "Ooh, sound like studio recording. Nice. Yes, yes, it is." Um. Okay, I hear you. Receive it. Great. Amika says, "Don't your people want to hear your voice?" They do, Amika, but necessarily some people might not want, like, I get what you're saying. People do want to hear your voice, but I talked a little bit about low visibility um, marketing a couple of days ago on my TikTok. I know I should be talking about it here too, but low visibility type of content can allow you, especially when you're busy, you can use AI as a way as your second voice. So this is the way I think of it. If I use AI voiceovers or some type of platform, AI is like my teammate, right? Here's my team. Here's one of my team members who's created this for you. You did the work, but your team, your AI team, is actually the one who is doing the voice. Does that make sense? So it doesn't, people don't necessarily have to hear your voice if you build up that you have a team. And I feel like if you use AI as your team members, that we have already manifesting our big team for our company or our business. It's a way of manifesting, right? You've already put it out there to the universe, out there to the world, out there to whatever you believe in, right? That these are my teammates, and then you're making room for your team. You're making room, you're creating strategies for your team. Okay. All right. Does that make sense? All right. I'm making so. Oh, wow. I get it now. Thanks. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So, y'all, I was trying to go live on TikTok at the same time, but we're going to go ahead and end that because they were trying to say I had a live violation. So we're gonna end that. See, when you try to multitask, you try to do these things multiple and all this stuff, it don't always work out that way. So let me just move on and get myself together. Uh oh. Chantel says, snap, snap, snap on manifesting. Yes. Okay, y'all. Y'all know how I get off. Who asked me this? Karen says, are you still using StreamYard? Yes, I am. This is the platform that I am still using. I am on, yes, I am still on StreamYard. Yes, I'm not leaving. I guess, Karen, you missed that whole conversation of me leaving StreamYard, then going to another platform. And guess what? I brought my little self right on back to StreamYard. So yes, this show is sponsored by StreamYard, the best platform that makes it easy for you to go live on multiple platforms. All right, so that was just, let me stop being silly and keep going. All right, so the next type of video that you can create is going to be case studies and success stories. This will show transformation of using the products. Okay, you can actually bring somebody on and have them, like, you can interview them and have them talk about some of the products or your coaching or whatever, right? Or you can create a case study. Y'all remember what case studies back in the day when we were in school? They would show you, like, talk about a person and say, this is the person's problem. These are the solutions that we came up with, and here are the results. So you can do case studies or you can do success stories. And I know, Chantel, you are very familiar with case studies because you are working towards your doctorate. We're like, right? So that should be easy that you can implement. So you can either do live interviews asking people how they've used the products and what type of results that they've gotten. Or you can do case studies showing, like, hey, this is Sally. Sally had this problem. Here are some of the solutions and strategies that we implemented to help Sally resolve her problems. And then here are the results. Okay. So you can use case studies. Those work really well. The third type is going to be behind the scenes. Walk viewers through your product creation process. How many of you have watched people do things? You watched them put something together. You watched them do a craft or a painting, right? My husband loves to watch you on YouTube people washing the car. That ain't me. But I get caught up of watching people paint, like a painting or something. They might sometimes speed it up, but you can do these too behind the scenes. Miss Sheila says all the time. Yes. So if you show people, yes, yes, right? If you show people like the behind the scenes of you working on something, that is going to help you get views as well. Okay. Even if there's one thing that's really popular of people doing work with me. And so they have their camera up and everyone works together. And they literally, like, these are 2-hour videos on YouTube of people actually recording themselves working in their office. A lot of people just want to see how people work. How do they, how does their work day? What is their setup? You guys have asked me that as well. So do a lot of behind, if you can, do behind the scenes. Just record yourself doing things. And I must say, I'm gonna be a little bit more transparent. I always think that people watching me create things will be boring. Like, and I talk to myself, and I guess it could make a really good recording. So I'm gonna definitely do more of those, showing you guys how I rebrand digital products, how do I use them, and I'm just gonna record myself, and you're just gonna be in the room while I am doing it. I think, yeah, that's an easy way to create content. All right. Chantel says, I'm gonna pop this up. Why is it not popping up? Come on. Okay. There we go. Chantel says there is literally something for everyone on YouTube. I know I watch some crazy stuff on there. Yes. Yes. Karen said doing it live. I would not record myself doing something live. I wouldn't. And even if you're referring to the people recording themselves as they're working, they don't do that live, right? They just do it. They just record themselves. Either it's going to be their webcam or there's going to be an outside camera over here, and they just record themselves working. So most of the time, 9 times out of 10, it is not live. It is recorded. Miss Sheila says YouTube University, no student loans. Yes, no student loans. You can learn so much that way. All right, y'all. Okay, so that's the third way. And then the fourth way is going to be comparisons and best tools videos. Feature a product as a recommendation solution. Right. So, and I've done a couple of these videos as well, sharing with you tools that I use, and I give you the recommendation. I talk about PayHip a lot. I talk about System.io, and I talk about StreamYard, and I've talked about Descript. I haven't done a video about Descript, but I know I've talked about Descript a lot with Coach Simplify Academy members. But do a comparison. Share your best tools. And here's the caveat to this. If those programs have affiliate partnership, then you recommending those products and sharing the link with your affiliate code is going to help you get commission. So you see how already I'm sharing with you that you can monetize your channel without getting YouTube monetization. Y'all see what I'm saying? So those are the 4 types of videos. Let's go through that again because I know I was being silly. Behind the scenes type videos, case study videos, and success stories. And the first one was the how-to videos. I think how-to videos tend to be the first that we gravitate to because they're the easiest to create. Okay. All right. So let's get back on it. So I do want to take a slight little pause, just a slight little pause to talk about Coach Simplify Academy. Okay. I've been talking about how important it is to create content that speaks to your ideal client and how to place offers in a non-salesy way. But I know that creating that kind of content consistently can be challenging, especially when you're busy or trying to juggle everything. That's the exact reason why I created the Coach Simplify Academy, right? CoachSimplify.com. It is your all-in-one resource hub with strategies, support, and dump view content to help you grow your business minus the overwhelm. You can go there to Coach Simplify Academy right now to see all of that goodness. When you join, you're going to get my Done For You content collection, right? This includes Done For You content ready to use based on what people already want and need. And it's Done For You content so that you can focus on coaching and not content creation. You're also going to get my 5K CEO Coach Roadmap. This is a clear, actionable plan for beginners and scaling coaches who've been doing this for a while to achieve your biggest goals fast. So I'm gonna walk you through that whole process of how I plan, position, create the products, promote it, and the processes so it makes it easy to get the clients or to sell your products. You're also going to get expert-led labs. These are step-by-step strategies that I share with you: how to create a course, how to create an audio program. Next week, I will drop how to create your mini membership program. All of these are designed with your approach and designed for growth in mind. So you get these labs. I walk you through workbooks, worksheets, strategies, action steps. All are included in these expert labs that I do. You're also going to get the monthly live coaching, right? Supportive community, clarity, encouragement, and celebrate and elevate. One of the things that I love about the monthly live coaching calls is because there are coaches just like you in these calls who share what is working and not working. And we work through each other's problems, right? We work through and celebrate. The next live coaching call is Wednesday, this Wednesday coming up. So if you join, you'll be part of this live coaching call. And you always get replays if you miss it. But that's not all. You're also going to get $196 worth of bonuses. And if you're already a Coach Simplify Academy member, this is already inside the community. But you're going to get the bonus on organic marketing because we all don't have money for ads. I walk you through all of that, how to get traffic, get eyes on your product. We talk about email marketing because email is not dead. You should be selling in your emails. But I know it's a struggle and you don't know what type of emails to send out. So you get that in the bonus. And you also get this selling formula because all of us didn't born being sellers. Like we don't like, so you need to know how to sell online, but you get those 3 bonuses as well when you join. Okay. So go to coachsimplify.com, and as a new add-on inside the community, you get the Done For You content roadmap. Each week, I share with you in the roadmap what to do with this month's Done For You content. Each month, the actions that you need to take, the tasks that you need to take to get the Done For You content out so you know how to use it. And you also get the 30-day content calendar that focuses on the Done For You content. So this month's Done For You content collection is based off productivity and focus. So if you struggle with figuring out how to use it, you will use the roadmap. And then once you figure out how to use it, then you have the short form content. Y'all know, like shorts, right? You don't know what to put. You don't know the hook. And if you were in different niches, I share with you how to use it. So you get a content calendar for every day. 30 days, every day. Here's the hook. Here's how you use it in different niches. Here's the caption. And here's the call to action. All of that for each day. So for this one, you get March through March 31st on this one. Every month, you get the roadmap and the 30-day content calendar, all included. All right. CoachSimplify.com. And so again, if you join, you get the Done For You collection. You get the 5K CEO coach roadmap. You get the expert-led labs. You get the monthly group coaching calls. We do 2 of these a month. You get $196 of bonuses. You get the Done For You roadmap, and you get the 30-day content calendar that drops every single month. When you join for only $50, that's cheaper than one dinner out. So just go to CoachSimplify.com and be part of the crew. Yes. Be part of us. All right. Okay. So let's keep going. I've shared the best of the best. So let's keep going. So bring that piece of paper out. And again, if you're not a Coach Simplify Academy member, go check it out. Go to CoachSimplify.com and see what we're all about. Join us, and we would love to have you, right? Okay. All right. So let's keep going. Like I said, and let's go to step 2. Step 2 is going to be call to actions without being pushy. This is your soft sell strategy. This is where you mention your product without sounding salesy. Y'all, I just did that. Did y'all just see that? I just did like a soft sell. I did a little bit more of a soft. I did like a medium soft sell strategy just now. You mention your product without sounding salesy. I mention it and then I move on to step 2. That's what I'm talking about. So, if you want a step-by-step guide, grab my template below. That'll be a soft sell. You can just say that, right? If you want help, if you want to be part of a community, if you want the done for you content to help you get your digital products out there faster, then click the link in my description. I can say that. Use the framework inside my course. The link is in the description. You can also pin the link in the comment and add it to your description. Just like I say, this is a platform. YouTube is the platform that will still allow you to use links. These other platforms will give you like warning signs. This is the only platform that will allow you to talk about other platforms. Y'all just heard me say that I was trying to stream to TikTok at the same time, use my phone, right? I had my phone right here and I had it set up so it could see what I was doing. And it was giving me a violation warning because I was mentioning other platform names. YouTube doesn't do that. I can talk about TikTok. I can talk about LinkedIn. I can talk about Instagram. I can talk about whatever platform I want on this YouTube platform without getting strikes. I don't have to worry about not saying link in the bio, link in the description. I don't have to worry about, hey, say hit share or make sure you subscribe. Like they want you to say those things. This is the only platform that does that, okay? And don't be hard-headed like me and feel like, oh, but everyone's over here on this other platform. Yeah, but they just have too many rules and regulations. And look, I'm grown. And I ain't got time for those kind of rules and being put on punishment when I do something wrong. I'm grown. I'm a 53, soon to be 54-year-old woman. And I ain't got time for that. Okay? Y'all don't get me on that. Let me move on. But who's feeling me? Who understands what I'm talking about? Put a 1 in the comments if you understand, like you are tired of these restrictions and then you don't even know, you get restricted and don't even know what you did. And then if you go ask, what did you do? No one gets back to you. Like, I'm tired of that. Those other platforms are like a whole bald head boyfriend that just ain't no good. That's what it is. Okay, let me keep going because your girl is about to. Yes, yep. Ain't nobody got time for that at any age. Arnetta, yes, 1. You just don't know. Yes, too much. It's just too much. Who got time for that? So again, just go where you are wanted. Go where you are wanted, right? Rosa giving me all these ones. Yeah, go where you want it. Yep. If you want to look at me as the rich auntie telling my nieces, telling my cousins, right? Go where you are wanted. Right? Okay. Let's keep going. All right. So step number 3 is going to be optimized for search visibility. We need freedom. Chantel says, my husband balling, he can work on a nerve sometimes too. Bald head boyfriend. Y'all heard that. Y'all caught that. Let's see. Rosa says, when are you doing in-person masterclass? I'm ready. Okay, Rosa. You know what? I'm going to get Arnetta to help me with a live in-person masterclass. Arnetta, that's going to be your project with me. Arnetta loves planning events. Yes, Rosa. Okay. We are going to do it. We're going to do it. And Arnetta, I just put Arnetta on blast. Arnetta is going to help me do it. Okay? She's going to help me do it. All right. Okay. Yes. Put that on that schedule so I can put it on mine. Okay. I got you. I hear y'all. We're going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Right? Y'all are so funny. My husband is not bald headed, so that's why I guess I said that. I know, Rosa. I know. I know, Rosa. And I know. I can't even give you an excuse. I know. I just put it on blast. Arnetta's gonna help me. Yes. Arnetta's gonna help me. I'm just putting her out there. Right? See, Arnetta says, let's go. I'm ready. And I know Arnetta's gonna push me. She's gonna remind me all the time, like, hey, you said you're gonna do this master class. Okay. So you know what, y'all? Coach Simplify Academy members. Those are the Coach Simplify Academy members, y'all, who's asking me to do a live event. Y'all got to tell me what's the best time. Is summer the best time to do this, or like September? Can't do October because I got a lot of vacations. Got a lot of vacation time. Just let me know what month works better. Put that inside the Coach Simplify Facebook group and tell me what day works. Rosa said peer pressure. It is. Peer pressure. Call her out. Yes, y'all are doing that. Yes, y'all are. Okay, y'all, let me continue. I am going to do that. I really am. And it's not like I haven't been thinking about it. I know, and I know I promised last year and I didn't do it. But yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And Arnetta's going to help me. Okay. All right, there you go. Okay. So step three is going to be optimized for search and visibility. YouTube SEO tips for more sales. I talk about this a lot. I talked about this last week in the last live I did about getting 1,000 subscribers. I talked about SEO because it's really important when it comes to YouTube and getting found, right? Rosa says, as long as I get a 3 weeks notice. Thank you, Rosa. Posted in the Facebook group. Thank you. All right. So when you are on YouTube, you do want to make sure your title has a searchable keywords. You want your description to include your offer link with relevant keywords in the description. You want to boost your discoverability with targeted tags, just like, in those other platforms we had to use hashtags. You want to put tags. And again, let me just say this, YouTube was using this before these other platforms made you want to have use hashtags, etc. And then you want your thumbnails to be clear and compelling. Okay. You want people to be able to see what they're clicking on. You don't have to have a lot of words on your thumbnail, but they want to know what it is that they're going to click on. Okay. And so let me talk a little bit more about that. There are certain platforms that have helped me with my keywords. I talked about keywords everywhere. Go watch last week's video. I give you a little bit more detail on that. I talk about that I use TubeBuddy as my second form of to help with my SEO optimization, because I'm not an SEO expert. I need the tools to help me know what other people are searching for. And just because I am searching, I'm just talking on top of my head. I'm not searching per se for the same exact content that you might be searching for. And the reason that is because I've already searched for it years back, right? And so where I am and where you are, we're on different stages. And because I'm at my next level, not to be cocky or anything like that, but y'all know the more information you take in, the more you implement, you always go to the next level. And the level that you're on, I've been there. And sometimes I'm always in my head and I forget where you are. And that's where you want your content to be, where you used to be. You want content to appeal to people where you used to be. And now that you can give them examples of what works and doesn't work. But sometimes you just forget because you searched for that years back. So I use tools like Keywords Everywhere and TubeBuddy to help me find what people are searching for right now. And it's going to tell you if it's been 10,000 views per month, if it's been 5,000 views per month. And sometimes you'll find content that only 50 people have searched for that month. That doesn't mean that piece of content is not good. That just means that right now it might not be trending, but next month it might be trending. Okay. All right. Chantel says it's all in the implementation. Yes, it is. Because you can take in a lot of content and still be at the same level that you've been at, but not until you take action on it do you become the next level, like the next step up. All right. Okay. All right. So let's go on to the next step. And the next step is going to be funnel viewers into buyers using a simple sales funnel for YouTube monetization. And so this is going to look like this. Your YouTube video should be value packed with content. Then it leads them to the lead magnet, which can be a free checklist, an ebook, or a resource to capture their emails. And then you want to send out email nurturing, which this is where you build trust and introduce your product, which is your next tier product, right? And you offer your digital product. You can do it with a discount or not with a discount. Now, for my Coach Simplify Academy members, what I just shared is not new. I've been preaching this simple funnel for years. I'm just now saying that your traffic is coming from YouTube. In the past, I probably mentioned other platforms. Your traffic is coming from YouTube. You're going to create value pack content. And let me just say this. Let me say this. You don't have to do what I am doing right now. You don't have to do a live stream. You don't have to be, I've been on for the past 44 minutes. You don't have to do this long piece of content like me. You can create a 5-minute video, right? Pre-recorded, right? And it could be value packed. I could have recorded this, and I don't know if I can get it under 5 minutes, but I could have recorded this, pre-recorded this, shared these tips, and just went on within about 10 minutes. But I like this live. I like this conversation, this chat that we have in this live platform. I just do better with live. Okay. For me, doing live presentations really feel like me teaching in the classroom. And this is how I would be in the classroom. Same way. So this is why I do it. But this is the simple type funnel. You create a YouTube video that has content, value content. It can be a how-to. It can be a case study. It can be a walkthrough, like behind the scenes. It can be those types that I just shared with you. And then you should have a lead magnet. So in that video, you mention, hey, I got this great checklist that walks you through all these steps that I just shared. If you want it, click the link in the description. Okay. Or click the link that is pinned in the comments. You can say that on YouTube. And then once they are added to your list, they are automatically added to an email sequence. I like to call that the Gang Logic Fear emails. The gang is going to share with them what they're going to get and gain the transformation that's going to happen once they purchase your next product. The logic is logically, why are you not taking advantage of this? You can share testimonies, you can share your experience of what you've gotten, your transformation, what it has done in your life. And then the last one is the fear email that say, hey, if you don't get this right now, you won't see this special discount ever again. Okay, that is the email sequence that will help you build trust and introduce your product at the same time. And then you could offer, like I mentioned, a direct discount or a link directly to the digital product. And I mean, even if you offer the freebie in the description, you also can offer the actual digital product in your description as well. Okay. Blissful has a statement. She says, I watch YouTube channels like meditation, Christmas music. How are these channels going live when they are just playing music? Blissful, they are, that's, I don't want to lie and just make up something, but I think a lot of times that because it's live, they don't get dinged as much. um I can't answer that question. I searched for it one time on YouTube, because you can search for anything, and they tell you how they are using that content like that and not getting dinged for it. Because you're right. So the only thing I would say that YouTube does not like is for you to use copyrighted content. So probably because they're going live, they're getting dinged. And the live, okay, so the live might not get as many views. I don't know. Don't because I'm about to make up something and I'm guessing. So I would say let's YouTube that and figure out the answer. Okay, because I have an idea, because I think they're getting paid by YouTube because of the views, right? So the live The live is allowing them to get the views, right? Although once it's not live, because if I think if you go back and look at those channels, those videos are not there anymore. Like you only can watch them live, right? Because they're getting dinged for copyright if they keep it recorded on their I don't know the words I'm trying to say. Just know they're making money off the live content going live. Okay. All right. And guess they probably don't have that live content on their channel because of that. Okay. Yes, Blissful, do the research. Do the research. Because your girl is guessing and making an assumption. All right. Create some FOMO, right? Fear, right? Yes. Blissful says it seems that it's a good way to get subscribers to watch some. Yeah, it is, but you got to figure out all those logistics and not using copyright content. But that's a really good question because definitely it has been on my mind as well. But also feel like that's really time consuming. And I don't know about you. I don't want to do stuff that take up all my time. Okay, let's keep going. All right, where was I? All right, so let's keep going. All right, so let's do a quick review. Small audience, big sales. So if you missed some of the content and you came in late, let's do a quick review and talk about what we share. Small audience can equal big sales. Create content that attracts buyers, not just views. Use soft, strategic product placements in your videos. Y'all remember when I did that little soft pitch in the middle of my presentation? Optimize for search and discoverability. Use keywords everywhere. Use a tool like TubeBuddy. And then turn views into customers with a simple funnel. You don't need a huge following. You just need a smart system. And I wish Crystal was in here today, but Dr. Chris Brown actually implemented what I talked about with YouTube about a couple of months ago. Dr. Chris Brown started off with just about, I think, 29 subscribers on her channel. And now she's close to almost 400 subscribers in less than a couple of months. She has videos with over 1,000 views. Dr. Chris Brown is in the spiritual and meditation category. So she talks about spiritual vision boards. So she has implemented what I have shared in multitude of videos. And inside the Coach Simplify Academy, we talked about YouTube monetization. We talked about YouTube optimizing, right? And she has implemented and she's gotten results. So, and she is also, I think I can't give you an exact number. I want to say she was able to enroll over 20 students into her spiritual vision board course that she and I created together. So, and she's using YouTube to help her get the right people into her course program. Right. So I wanted to end on that. I want y'all to know that it works when you put in the work and you implement it. And then my last reminder again, if you are not a Coach Simplify Academy member, this is a great time for you to join. You get the Done For You collection. You get the 5K CEO Coach Roadmap. You get the expert-led labs, monthly group coaching calls. You get $196 worth of bonuses. You get the Done For You Roadmap and a 30-day content calendar that drops every single month. It's cheaper than one dinner out if you join us for $50 a month. Go to Coach Simplify Academy, CoachSimplify.com to join us. I look forward to seeing you there, right? And if I can help you guys in any way in the future, please reach out to me. I am on multiple platforms on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. It's all the same. You can find me under Alice Michelle. But thank you again for joining me. See you guys same time, same place next week. All right. Peace out. Have a great day.